Okay, welcome back to our podcast, the Lights Out podcast. We have Sam and Bowen here today with us.
Which you would have seen if not for a technical issue. So they're back to re-record, but with new topics. Yeah, so obviously, if you don't know already, Bowen is our team lead, and we've had Sam on before, manufacturing lead.
Hi.
Say hi.
What's up?
It's good to have you guys back.
How was
The
everyone?
first time we've recorded with you was quite fun. So I'm looking forward to what we get up to today.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
It's because I'm here. Cut. Anyways.
We had
Continuing
the
on.
Dutch GP over the weekend after the summer break. Now, McLaren had put out a statement saying, look, Lando and Piastri have been training heaps over the summer break. Lando particularly on his turn one and his starts. What happened this GP? Again, Norris is just horrible off the start.
So he had pole, so he started off first in the GP, like in the first position, and then straight from turn one, he just flanked. He still won the GP, but flanked on turn one, even though he was practicing his turns.
He had the exact same reaction time as Verstappen and then just bottled it. Just couldn't get off the line, couldn't get the power down right, and was second before turn one even started.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
I haven't watched the race, sorry.
Right.
Must have been good. You still won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't change anything if you win
No,
races.
he was quite good because he won with a margin of 22 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it was part of the strategy then to not maintain first.
Maybe he's just better at coming from behind.
He was sandbagging in the first corner.
Okay.
I missed that
Maybe
one.
he was sandbagging. Correct. Yeah.
That
Moving
went
on
right over my head.
past whatever was said.
Sam.
Whatever was said. Anyways.
Whatever was said.
So we had Norris first,
Mm.
then Max. And I've done some quick calculations here because obviously Max is currently first in the championship. He's sitting at 495 points. Sorry, not 400, 295 points. Norris is at 225. Now, if Norris wins every race for the rest of the season and Max comes second in every race, Max will still win by 7 points.
That's because he's been. Oh, actually,
So despite the maths, Max is going to win anyway.
despite
Well,
anything.
if the Dutch GP, if the rankings from that happen every race, Max will win.
So
However,
Max just has to do really, basically.
when
not
you
win.
account for fastest lap, that can be changed. And obviously, they're not always going to come first and second. But I thought it was cool, quick calculation to do to see how things could end up if, trends continue to go the way they were going.
I haven't been watching the races, but I've been noticing a lot of news posts from Formula One about Max he keeps taking 10-point penalties because he keeps changing his engine. Is that
Yeah.
what's happening there?
Red Bull, they're just struggling. I
Yeah.
mean, Christian Horner said over the weekend that McLaren were in just a different league. Red Bull are struggling to keep the pace with the two papayas.
Do you know the engine supplier for McLaren?
Not off the top of my head.
Do you guys know engineers?
I'm going to guess it's
Could do a quick Google.
Mercedes, but I'm not too sure.
Really?
I think at one point there were Mercedes engines. I can't see it being Ferrari. And
We've got, it's Mercedes-Benz.
yeah.
Doesn't the contract for Red Bull engines actually end next year too?
With what? With Honda?
Yeah. Or was that the...
That ended 2 years ago.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, technically they're still making the engines for them.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, so the Red Bull team is manufacturing them in their own facilities now. From what I read.
I know they're trying to do that. Yeah, they're building a whole new factory for it.
But I don't think it's forever. I don't think it's a long-term solution, is it?
I'm not too sure. Especially with the new engine regulations coming up, they're going to have to make their own engine from scratch.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if Red Bull has the engineering experience to do that. They can go on a hiring spree, but even then, they're competing with Ferrari and Mercedes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, all
Yeah.
three of them are top teams. Speaking of regulations, I've been thinking lately that because regulations are so strict, you don't see many big changes from teams that may give them a competitive edge. I think there's less room for, people to think outside the box.
In terms of what, engine development?
The whole car.
Um,
Some teams obviously have their little quirks and advantages, but as a whole, recently, I don't think we've seen very many major developments or upgrades out of nowhere that have given a considerable.
Yeah. That's why I'm not like a huge fan of modern Formula One.
Yeah.
It's cars are a bit boring this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It takes away from it a little bit.
It's still cool though. Like the engineers still try to find ways to, find performance despite the regulations. But yeah, the days are gone where 1 year you'll have a blown diffuser and then everyone copying the team.
Yep.
That found that idea. The only thing I can think of recent memory is Ferrari's skirting of the rules a few years ago where they got caught cheating. You guys know that story?
Don't think
No?
so.
Story time with Sam. No! My sparkles are gone.
I go again.
I'm infinitely happier.
I regret turning that volume up. Anyways, as you were saying, Sam.
So I think it was 2018 was their worst year yet. I think it was 2017 or 2016 or something. Ferrari was absolutely smashing everyone on the straights, like ridiculously huge difference in performance, like 20 k's extra on the straights, which is huge.
Like extra DRS.
Yeah, more or less. And then after I think it was probably Chris Horner that launched the complaint that the FIA, there you go, ran an investigation, and they found that Ferrari, the reason why they were getting getting more performance on the straights is because they had a controlled oil leak that would burn in the combustion chamber.
Right.
They gave them more power.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, engines are just a controlled burn, but that's taking it to a new
So
level.
it goes back to that old Ferrari, Ferrari code, Enzo, the guy who started. Yeah. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about dynamics if you've got a good engine. You know what I mean? So it wasn't aerodynamics that got him those
enough
crazy
power,
straights.
you don't have to worry about aero or anything.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
Wise
so
words.
take that, Shahid.
Do that for our car?
We'll find a way. Just get George and Mikhail to figure something out.
Yeah, we've already been testing it since last year, right?
Yeah, bro. As long as he doesn't turn into an external combustion engine, I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm all for it.
Well, we did have one of the Ferraris in the top three with Charles Leclerc, so he took third place on the podium, quickly followed by Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Perez, who surprisingly has done all right this weekend.
Yeah, just this weekend.
He hasn't had a great
Just this
track
weekend.
record this year, hence his pretty soon, I would say,
In
retirement from Red Bull. But yeah, he came through sixth place, didn't crash out in qualifying, so
Really?
it's a rare case for good old Perez, Mexican Minister of Defense. Then we had Russell, Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, Alonso, and then the bottom 10 were the usuals, but Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, Sargent, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Bottas, and Guan Yu. But yeah, I feel like the top 8 have been pretty consistent, minus Perez. And then the bottom 10 have been pretty consistent, but it's just like that middle pack.
How have Mercedes been performing recently?
Well, Russell won a few weeks back
Mm-hmm.
before the summer break,
Mhm.
and Hamilton won the race before that, I believe. So they were doing quite well, and they dropped off this weekend.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, whether that was strategy or car performance, I'm not sure.
Do you know who's replacing Russell? Not Russell, Hamilton?
Oh yes, it was. It might be. I will double check this for you, but I believe it's Antonelli. Rings a bell in my head. No? Yes, it is. Okay, we've got immediately Joel in the corner. Yes, Kimi Antonelli
With the facts.
has been quietly confirmed, but not press released by Mercedes yet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he'll be taking the
Favorite-
second spot.
Favorite team, Sam? Mercedes?
No.
No? Favorite?
I
I have one in
think I
mind
like
that if you
McLaren.
say... Okay, good. There's one in mind that I was like, if you say Red Bull,
I like the drink.
I
Not so
can't
much
have
the team.
caffeine.
McLaren.
Yeah,
Bowen?
McLaren's good.
Steak.
Like the food or?
No, Bottas is steak.
Gross.
Kick Sauber, right?
Yeah.
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 Any
They stand
reasoning?
out on the
Yuck, bro, you
grid.
got ugly taste, bro.
I like the different color.
I don't blame you. It's hard to miss
Refreshing.
him.
I like Bottas. Great hairdo.
I like Bottas.
Great attitude.
Yeah.
He's one of us now.
One of us. Yeah.
Yeah, we've converted.
I'm all for their culture.
Fair enough.
What reasoning for McLaren, Sam?
I like the history. Yeah, I like the pedigree the team comes with.
Very
yeah,
nice.
I love the MP44, MP46, those old cars. Yeah, my favorite cars.
Nice.
Let's go. A man of taste over here. Anthea, who's your favorite team?
Oh, mine's Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Mercedes. I think because of the races also, and Ferrari and McLaren. Those are my top three.
Nice.
Yeah, McLaren because they have New Zealand history.
That's right. Yeah, Bruce is New Zealand. Yes, right.
And then Ferrari because that's a classic. I was always into Ferrari, but like, look, they're doing shit. But that's we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one.
Mine is.
Yours.
Thanks for asking, guys. Yeah, geez, we'll just move on, I guess. Yeah, mine's also McLaren.
Okay.
Because it's the drivers, I like both Lando and Piastri. Would be the main factor for it at the moment. But yeah, McLaren.
That's another reason to
my
vote for
top
me.
team.
Aussies.
Yeah, not even that. I
forgot
I
about
like
that.
their personalities as well.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, McLaren are my top one.
Nice.
Yeah. What I thought we could try is a little game called Red Light, Green Light that I've seen on a different podcast or two. Now, the way it works is I'll bring up a topic and you can say either red light, as in, no, you don't agree with this, not on, or green light, so you agree to it. Like, yeah, I do
You die
this.
on this hill with that statement. This hill right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Low risks.
first topic is pretty general. Movies.
I will die on that hill.
Movies with subtitles on.
Green,
Green
green,
light.
big green. I'm blind. Sorry, no, I'm deaf.
Green is good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, green's good.
Green's good.
The red, bro.
Yeah.
The silence is good.
Depends. I watch anime, so like that's subtitles.
You kind of need subtitles.
But if it's in English, like why do I need subtitles for?
Because like you can't hear it.
Pay attention.
No, you just can't hear
Pay
it.
attention, bro.
Like when you go to cinemas and they don't have subtitles, I cry a little bit. I actually don't go to cinemas sometimes because of that reason. There's no subtitles.
Really?
Yes.
Come on now.
No, literally.
You don't go to cinemas sometimes because they won't have
Yeah,
subtitles.
they don't have subtitles. I'm like, I actually
Buzzer.
cannot hear it.
How'd you go with the latest Deadpool movie then?
I was like, I didn't hear half this.
Oh my goodness.
I went to be with
Yeah,
people.
but you saw it all.
Did you have just like your fingers in your ears? What was happening?
No,
Why
I just
couldn't you hear
can't-
it?
I don't know. It's like I need to read stuff.
Is it like
I
an
need to read-
attention span thing?
That
Okay.
was rude.
I don't know. I
no,
like watching
no,
it
I
with
know.
subtitles.
Don't worry.
I think because I just got so used to watching anime, and now I just do it out of habit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rewatching Star Wars. It's got the
Good man.
subtitles on it. It's very distracting.
What one are you
Yeah.
up to?
I'm so used to just I'm back to watching the Clone Wars animated series.
Oh, nice.
Gotta watch them in chronological order.
There's a
Oh, yeah.
website that has them in that.
I think Disney does it now
Do they?
as well.
Okay.
I think possibly.
I'll have to check
Yes.
on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If you
think
go
Shiggy
on
told me
the Disney Plus,
Yeah.
and they go like, "Oh, watch Star Wars," it starts in chronological order.
Yeah.
You've all
yeah.
watched it?
What?
You've all watched
Yeah,
it?
but
I've watched
we
the.
have a bit of culture.
What I mean is,
I'm not a man, so I'll take that one.
I believe that the episodes when they were released weren't in chronological order.
No.
No,
So they-
of course not. It starts with
They
episode
always-
4, bro.
No. The Clone Wars episodes.
Oh, they weren't either.
No, so there's like some website that my mate sent me that
Yeah.
has them in chronological order. They can tell you which order to watch them
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
But that's a lot of effort.
Even the.
Oh, I've got to jump from season 5, episode 14 to season 1, episode 4.
Yeah, it's going to get a bit spicy towards the end of the animated series too, because I have to go and watch episode like movie 3,
Yeah.
and I have to go back to the animated series after.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going full chronological.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I missed the Acolyte because I heard that was terrible.
That's been cancelled.
That's how terrible it is.
Yeah.
So, like,
you
I
know
just
what?
missed
I
it.
started watching it. I was enjoying it. I've watched the first 2 episodes. I was enjoying it.
Sounds like you almost like the last 3 movies too. Then
No, I'm a hard no on those. That's a huge red light. No,
I've only watched the original 3. Yeah.
nice.
what, like 1, 2, and 3?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, like A New Hope.
4,
Oh,
5, 6.
really?
Yeah, like the original 1970s. First
The
3.
prequels are good.
Yeah, prequels are good, bro. Yeah,
I've heard mixed reviews on them.
There's a one character that Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, but even the writing, like,
Yeah.
I hate sand. It's coarse and goes
rough,
everywhere.
irritating, and it
Yeah.
gets everywhere.
Yeah, like there was a critics like
That's the
hated
quote.
on-
Like lost his.
fans love him.
Mm.
He's great in like the 3rd one.
I'll
I
give
think
it a
I
watch.
think I don't know. Like I'm rewatching now, and you have to understand the guy is supposed to be portraying like a 16 or 17-year-old in like the 2nd movie.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's like supposed to be immature.
And edgy and like,
Yeah, the guy's like
Angsty.
30 in it though, and he's like 7 foot. Well, he looks 7 foot, you know, next to Natalie Portman, who's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah,
So you think like he's significantly older than he actually is, but it's like he's supposed to be like a spoiled 16-year-old, you know,
Okay.
emotional and everything.
yeah.
So like I'm rewatching in those eyes, and I'm like, okay, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, worth it. Highly recommend.
yeah, I remember like, I haven't watched the prequels, but I remember like I watched the Star Wars originals like 2-3 years ago for the first time.
Yeah.
And before then, I always like kind of brushed it off, like thinking it's all hype, like the Lord of the Rings and all that, you know, because I don't really watch those movies.
Yeah.
But then I watched them, and I'm like, I get it. I understand now.
You understand?
Same with One Piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at his goofy character. Oh, he stretches. Oh, wow.
Yes.
I get it. I get it now. I get it so much now.
I haven't seen One Piece, so I can't comment. But
Are you pumped for the One Piece when it comes out?
Hmm?
The One Piece,
You're talking about the new
the
animated?
remake. Yeah.
Yes, I want to watch that.
So bad.
It looks, you know how I told you about the colored version of the comics?
Yeah.
Exact same art style.
Yeah. It is. It's really good.
When does that come out?
I don't even know.
I hope it's on Netflix.
I'm still catching up on the original anime.
I'm like mad behind on the manga, like a year behind.
Numbers today, bro. It's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah?
Oh, the whole world's turning upside down.
Nice.
Last arc, bro. It's so good.
Oh, is it last arc now?
It's getting towards it's the end game, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's getting there now. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Sorry we nerded out for a moment, guys.
no, that's perfectly fine.
We can
What I
continue
will,
if you want.
what I
I think one of those ones can be The Last Airbender. You liked it throughout your childhood?
Oh my god! Wait, is this Avatar: The Last Airbender? The whole stop. Okay, it's my turn now.
The
Did you
Nickelodeon
watch-
series, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just
What about
need
The
a
Legend of
moment of silence. No, okay, it wasn't as good.
Mid.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah.
It peaked in like season 1, but they didn't really handle the villain properly, and then just started like nose diving.
Yeah, but the original.
Yeah.
And then they made that movie.
Oh yeah, I watched that in the
I
cinemas
haven't
when it first
seen
came
it.
out.
I haven't seen it. My friends told me not to, and I trust them.
Yeah, don't watch it. Don't watch
It
it.
looks scary.
Anime
from the
series,
front, so-
not the anime, the real life season on Netflix is not too bad.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
I don't
Zuko's
know.
the main
bro.
character, bro. Watch it with Zuko as the main character.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like I was watching it, and there's way too many things they changed that didn't need to be changed.
Yeah.
Like the chronological order of the first episode got rid of a lot of the mystery.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
How many seasons is the live action series?
Just one season, 8 episodes. It goes through book 1.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I like to stick to the original.
Yeah,
I'm very
me too.
traditional like that.
Unless it's the One Piece.
The One Piece, yeah, yeah. I know they're not going to fuck one up. They can't. There'll be riots if they do.
It's gonna be Sam leading
they,
that
they have
riot.
a huge fan base.
Yeah, so big to the point where there's actually like a national holiday.
Is that right?
for
In
One
Japan,
Piece.
yeah.
Wow.
What day is it? Go Bowen.
17th of August.
Is it actually?
I don't know. Sounds about right.
Let's get a Lugal happening.
Lugal.
Live Google.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant from there's a reference to the hot tub time machine.
Sorry?
This whole podcast is just going to be about movies.
No, but what do you mean by a hot tub time machine?
We'll talk about it another day, I think.
August 9th to the
Behind the
10th.
It's what?
August 9th to the 10th. So you were pretty
I
close.
got pretty close. I knew it was in August.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my One Piece,
Interesting.
mostly.
You know, I've watched so much anime that I understand basic Japanese now.
Nani?
Not
Nani?
I know a bit more than that, mate. But
Alright,
like if I'm not looking at, like if I'm not paying attention, I'll still understand what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's cool.
That's what happens when you like learn a language when you're a baby.
Yeah.
It's easier to take on new languages. We've got the expert here.
Mrs. Worldwide. Mrs.
Getting there.
305. It's like 11. It's ridiculous. We won't go into it, but
No.
yeah, she can speak 11 languages, which I'm pretty sure we've gone through on a different episode. Potentially with
we?
Yash and Rafa. No, not that one. Thanks, Joel. She's just shaking her head at me.
Okay, it was one of them. That's okay. We move on.
Yeah. All right, my second red light, green light is having a kebab for
Yes.
breakfast.
Green,
no, sorry,
green.
for
Yeah,
breakfast.
green.
Yeah.
You said
Whatever that is
kebab.
green. Yeah.
I'm,
green.
I'm
Green,
red.
yeah.
Green
I'm
light.
red.
You're like my mum, bro. Only eat cereal for breakfast. No, I'll have a fucking steak for breakfast if I want to, bro.
Thank you. That's
No,
what I do.
I couldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Steak
I
and onion.
couldn't do that.
No, but then you can have breakfast foods for dinner, and that shit like slaps, bro. Like having cereal at like
Unless
midnight.
I'm waking up at like 1 p.m., then I could have it as my first meal.
But
Apart from that, no, I could not have a kebab as my first meal.
you haven't lived.
I'm pretty sure I have.
No, you haven't. Kebab for
You need a bit of diversity in your life, bro. A little bit of inclusion, you know.
Inclusion. Oh,
My
man.
mum always like gets the shits at me when I'm like making a savory dish for breakfast. She's like,
Unless it's eggs, you can't make anything else.
she has this idea that like, oh, you know, you can't have savory food for breakfast; it'll ruin your stomach. But that's a lie.
Oh, no. I'll
Bacon
do
and
like
sausages.
I'll do like toast, bacon and eggs, that type of
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. She always talks about having cereal, so have cereal or whatever. And I'm like heating last night's dinner in the microwave.
Oh, leftovers
That's
for
good.
breakfast
Yeah.
is good. Leftovers. We're just hungry
Not
now.
for me.
I think it's just a lie sold by American companies just to sell sugary foods, so people get addicted.
100%.
Well, like
They just wanna
cereals, you mean?
They want to keep us in that matrix, bro.
Mm.
I'm a Weet-Bix man.
I got a
Going
story
through.
for y'all. Do you know the origin for cornflakes?
Oh,
Yes,
story from
yeah.
Sam. Story time from
I know the
Sam.
origin for yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Why don't I have cereals anymore?
Okay,
Oh, really?
go Sam.
Yeah, legit.
So the original like guy that made cornflakes was a hardcore obscure sect of Christianity,
Right.
and he believed that like, you know, to prevent temptation of the sexual variety, you gotta like keep life as boring as possible.
Right.
So he invented cornflakes and made them the most boring food ever to like prevent people from getting temptation.
Damn. You know what? They are pretty bland. However, you got to put them with something.
Go on.
No, like for example, Special K.
Yeah.
They have a product called mixed berries.
Mhm.
You know, they mix all these bunch of like raspberries, blueberries, whatever, into amongst cornflakes, and it tastes quite good.
I'm so confused. So you won't have anything with flavor like a kebab for breakfast, but you can't have anything with no flavor like cornflakes.
I'm not having plain cornflakes.
Then don't have a plain kebab.
First off, I'm very rarely having cornflakes. Full stop. I'm a Weet-Bix man, through and through. Weet-Bix kid.
Oh,
What's the difference between flavor and that and cornflakes?
Nutritional value.
Bro, I
And-
put like sugar in my Weet-Bix that it cuts out all that nutritional value.
I'm a degenerate when it comes to Weet-Bix though.
What do you mean?
I can have Weet-Bix with water. I've done
Really?
it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have it with warm water?
No, just regular water. But did you know, if you have Weet-Bix, pour a bit of chicken stock on it and microwave it, it tastes like mashed potatoes.
I'm
pretty
going to have
cool.
to fact check this and get back to you. Chicken stock on Weet-Bix with some water, was it?
Yeah, no, just chicken stock and Weet-Bix,
Yeah.
microwave it, and then it just tastes like mashed potatoes. You know, there's that packet mashed potatoes?
With water, but like
No, just straight chicken stock.
Like the powder.
No,
Like,
the liquid.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Liquid chicken
Stock.
stock. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
You guys are
Right.
thinking the powder and just check it.
Yeah, I thought you're just gonna have like an explosion in your
Yeah.
microwave.
So are you gonna have this Sweet Bix for breakfast then with chicken stock?
I don't want mashed potato for breakfast.
Oh my god. Mashed potatoes
Too
with
much value.
steak and like, ooh,
Not for breakfast.
with like garlic butter.
Love garlic butter and prawns.
Oh, seafood's real good too.
For breakfast?
For any time, bro.
Okay, we'll move on to my next one, which is recently it was uncovered to me that a lot of people don't do this, but red light, green light, having a top sheet. So between you, so you have the fitted sheet, you, another sheet, and then the doona, duvet, blankets, whatever.
Only during winter. If it's like really cold.
So you're at orange light.
Like
I don't know, man.
I don't understand.
Do you
Like,
use it or do you not use it?
if I'm cold?
You'll have the sheet there,
Yeah, but like if it's warm, like I don't have any sheets.
just the straight doona.
No,
No,
No.
nothing, bro.
Oh, just sleeping there. Just okay.
Just there.
Cheeks out, you know.
Like, well, if it's cold, just put layers on. Otherwise, if it's not cold,
So
no
you don't
layers.
sleep with like a blankets, doona, or anything.
If it's not cold, no. Like
Okay.
in summer, bro, like nothing.
Okay.
I'm like a caveman.
Oh man, Anthea.
No, I'm always cold. I have like 6 blankets on. My electric blanket's always on.
So you're like a couple
got an
of
electric
green lights
blanket.
there.
Multiple green lights. And then I have like 4 layers on and then like thick socks and then beanie glove. This is in
You're
summer.
joking.
This is in summer. I do it now. Like I go home in my electric blanket. My mom turns it on before I get home. So
Are you sure you're not sick? I might have that one blanket and like that sheet, and like that is it.
no, I need all of that.
Really?
Yeah, I could like even
My
like
goodness.
now. And like it's like I know it's hot now, but like by the time I get home I'm gonna be freezing.
Oh, you went into all summer. You haven't been here for summer yet.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. She'll learn very quickly.
We'll have to do a recap later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another episode.
She'll
Recap,
come back
how
on and
was the
says,
mashed
I don't have
potatoes?"
any blankets. I have the aircon full blast.
We don't
Yeah.
have an AC.
Oh, you'll get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a guy.
You'll get those ones that are just mounted to like your window.
Just open the window.
No, because it's 30
It's
degrees
warmer
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Australian
get
summer is brutal.
Yeah, you'll get the aircon that just like mounts to the
New
window.
Zealand-
You'll jam it shut. You probably have like a ply sheet on top to cover the gap.
Watch me put on another blanket in summer and be like, hey guys, I'll
Nah,
send a selfie.
nah.
into
You're at
the
a
group
lower
chat."
latitude at New Zealand. It's ridiculously hot in summer here.
I got heat stroke inside my house one year.
Oh, well.
Like
Really?
tomorrow, for example, which is
Old house.
the last day or the second last day of August of winter. It's going to be 30 degrees.
I guess I'm 40.
That's okay.
And high
I
humidity.
was born in Fiji, so I'm kind of used to the.
Wait, you're used to the heat, but you're like wrapping up. Yeah, actually, that makes sense, right?
That
does
does
make
make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was like, "Where is Sam going with
Yeah,
this?"
where am I going
where are
with
you
this?
going? Yeah, I'm
Alright,
used to like heat.
Stamp 31. Okay, this next one is self-driving cars, like Teslas, for example, with their fully autonomous.
Bro, just catch a train.
So that's a red
Yeah.
light.
These are too vague. Like in what circumstance? Like I need parameters that we're judging these on.
Self-driving car, taking a self-driving car anywhere, using it to get
Like on
somewhere.
an everyday basis.
Yeah, let's go with that.
That's a cab.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You probably spend less on Uber.
No, not a
And
cab though. You're sitting in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
It's
but
driving
it's
itself.
the equivalent of a cab, right?
If it's
Yeah.
self-driving, why do I have to be in the driver's seat?
Yeah. Just sit in the back.
It's been like, yeah, one of my goals, like have a chauffeur everywhere, so then I don't have to drive.
Okay,
I
so
can do
you're
more work in
for
the
it.
back seat.
Oh, red light. I love driving. Like
Yeah.
the actual driving itself.
I'm with Anthea.
Yeah.
Red light. I enjoy driving, no matter if it's in traffic or whatever.
Oh, bro, I hate traffic.
You guys are young. You don't
Yeah.
know. You guys are young. I remember when I was 18. I get it. You know, like never stop driving
Back
until
in
like
my
3 o'clock in
day.
the morning. Yeah.
A few
in my
thousand years
day.
ago.
How was World War
you
II?
haven't tried,
Yeah,
you
when I was
haven't,
on top of my brontosaurus, you know.
You weren't driving cars, you were driving dinosaurs.
you haven't tried driving to Kingswood in like 30-degree weather in a car that doesn't have AC
No, you
in
just put the
full-on
windows
traffic.
The 4x80s?
Huh?
4x80s? Did you have your aircon in 4x80s?
My dad's car.
Yeah, 4 windows down. You're driving 80 k's.
No,
but you're in traffic.
Because it's traffic. We're going 20 k's an
4
hour.
by 8.
On the way to Kingswood M4.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a fun time.
Nah.
Cracked the shits that day.
Yeah. I had my first car was an 88 laser. No aircon, no rev meter.
Oh, really?
Nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
my cousin's 2000 Civic has no tacho.
That's right. Use your ears.
Yeah. Or
Just feel it. Use your bum.
Yeah.
Your bum's your best sensor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. This one's aimed at you, Anthea.
Red light.
Whoa! That would actually hurt.
Wow.
What's the...
Because
Should've hit that
you
one.
claim to be an ice cream connoisseur. I can't remember if we've brought this up before. Mint ice cream.
Okay.
Green.
Green.
Mint
Like the
chopped
mint.
chip or...
No, mint.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's refreshing.
Okay.
Green. It's ice cream.
So
Like,
we're
you
all
said
green
ice
on that.
cream.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what you put in front of that, really.
Okay.
Yeah, green.
Okay. I'm glad we got that sorted. It is good. So many people hate on it, and I can't stand for it.
We're people of culture here.
Correct. We are Western Sydney.
Sydney, Formula SAE.
Yeah.
Speaking of culture, I've said this a few times now, but like I really want to hammer it at home. I want to line the interior of the car with a Persian rug.
Okay.
I do remember. You brought this up with the George podcast.
Yes. Just confirming everyone, like, I want that to happen. So
Okay.
partnerships, can you like go to a carpet shop and like ask them for free carpet?
I'll arrange that.
Thank
I wish
you.
you told me before. Like, we've got a whole bunch of like wad carpet from the Renault. It's all gone now, but
Was it Persian?
look Persian. Same print, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the houses
write
back
that
there.
down.
All the ethnics had the
Yeah,
same
all the
same
ethnic
carpet,
houses.
the same drapes. You got doilies everywhere, glass
Yeah.
chandeliers.
I remember moving to New Zealand and nobody had those. And I was like, where are they? Why is this house so empty?
Is this a house for peasants?
We have it at my house now. Like, that's the first thing my mom put up before, like,
The doilies?
yeah.
You're gonna protect the furniture, man.
Before, like, we got anything, before our bed was even, we were sleeping on the floor, but the doilies were there.
Yep.
Okay, this is gonna sound real dense. What the hell is a doily?
You are so white.
Okay, yeah, maybe I am. Please explain to me what a doily is.
It's like I guess like a cloth or a lace placemat of sorts.
For a
Oh, okay.
couch.
Or you can put underneath like glass.
Underneath the TV or, like, at the bottom.
Anything that sits on a table and something sits on top of the table, you put a doily there.
Oh, like
Like a
similar
place-
to a table runner of that kind of nature.
That's just colonized doilies.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
this, right?
No, but that's what I'm just saying. Like similar to a
That's
table
nice.
runner.
that is
Gotcha.
nice.
Okay, right. Like the white. Right. Interesting.
They all got
that
nice
in my
patterns
car.
and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all pretty.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ethnicify my car.
Well, there's more diversity for me. You know, you guys
You're
are teaching
learning.
me.
We should go shopping one day.
We
All
should.
the powertrain guys.
Yeah.
Go get some doilies for the cars. I need to like do on my Subi a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very
Done.
very bland.
Yeah. You see, Mikhail, he got like Persian rug floor mats in his car.
Did
too.
he?
Yeah.
That's cool. Of course he did.
Subscription-based car services. For example, it was rumored that BMW would introduce a subscription to use the heater in your car or the air conditioning. To me, that's just red light. You can't have that.
Green light.
Are you being serious?
No.
Expand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah, I did.
I said green light because this is such an obvious red light to everyone.
But
so
I just wanted to bring it up to discuss it because what were they thinking?
More
Money.
money for them.
money.
Correct,
Yeah,
but
more
money.
would people
That's
not
obvious
just
one.
be swayed to buy a different car?
No, but brand loyalty.
That's a pretty big.
People with more money.
Yeah.
True.
The target is, rich people. So they'd get rich people.
We don't understand, bro. We're like SES.
Tax. Can you use it on tax. Oh yeah, I put a subscription service on my car. Get some money off my tax.
Would roadside assistance be a subscription? Is that what you're saying as well? Or is it just like the basic features?
No,
of
like
the vehicle?
things in the car, like the infotainment system or the heaters, heated seats.
Red.
Oh my god, I used to have my heated seats on all the time in my car. It's my car. Anyways, it was like summer and the heated seats are on. Windows are down though.
Well, apparently heated seats are good for like my cousin was saying he loves his heated seats because it's good for his back. Yeah, he just leaves them on in his car. Just helps relieve pain in his back.
Oh, I'm just
Exposure
cold.
to heat reduces sperm count.
He's got 2 kids. So
For all those young bucks out there, don't put on the heated seats.
I don't know.
Facts with Bowen.
I may have heard that before.
I don't know.
It sounds like it would be true.
It's been a big day.
Big week, month, year.
Life.
A big degree.
Real. It's like first year and it's like real.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last red light, green light is custom license plates.
Red.
Really?
Green. I have mine ready
get it.
in my notes app.
What would yours be, Anthea?
No, that's personal. You'll see it on
It's
my
a license plate.
Someone will steal it.
Anyone driving near you would see it.
Yeah, someone could steal my license plate before I even put it like this.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, no one's going to want to steal it.
Whoa now. I was creative with it.
Let's hear it.
No, it's my personal license plate. You'll see it when I drive around.
Write it down onto your phone and show us so they don't see it.
No, that's personal.
Okay.
You'll see
I
it on my car
wanna-
when I drive around though.
When my dad's car like fucking finally dies, I want to take its number plate.
What's he got?
Not telling you.
So you can't steal it if it's already registered.
Yeah, you can. You physically take it off the vehicle.
Oh, right. But you have to find where the vehicle is.
Us really, like from Maryland's, we're like, yeah, that checks out.
Right.
You go across the road.
My dad's car stands out in all the wrong way, so yeah, someone will find it.
Is it because it's on bricks on the side of the road?
Jeez.
Legit, there's cars in my street that are like on bricks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right? I couldn't have a car like that.
Clearly, the next door neighbor has a bunch of them like that.
Oh, okay. Like all the same model, so they're parts cars or just
I don't know.
a bunch of different
No, they're
ones?
all different.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's odd.
Yeah, but like, Maryland's.
The reasoning.
Yeah.
Justifies it.
So the costing event is more like they're so vague about it though. It's a competition, like it's a little competition within the comp, where you're given a scenario because the whole point of this is to run as an organization that's making and selling their own cars. So it's a costing report that's basically proving to them that, like it's profitable, right, or close to it.
Yeah, that's a factor of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like a spreadsheet just filled with all the parts we're making, how much they cost, the processes we use to make them, and they'll basically press us on, is this manufacturing technique the most cost-effective solution to making this part in this certain volume or quantity of cars you want to make?
Okay.
Something like that.
Cool.
Yeah, you got to understand that they're using this event, the costing event in the competition to standardize costings for all the vehicles.
Okay.
Some of the teams have been around for a while, like legacy teams like UNSW, Monash, been around for like 25 years.
Yeah.
And so they probably get better deals than some of the other universities. Big teams, good success. And the costing event normalizes or standardizes all the prices, and then you're getting essentially marked or multiplied in some of your points for the processes that you're putting in place, like Sam said,
Okay,
or
cool.
X amount of vehicles that you're producing or manufacturing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the design event, my understanding of it, they run through all your design choices, why you did it.
That's the...
No?
I'm thinking of scrutineering. Yeah, the design event is basically we've got the car in front of the judges and they point at parts and they press us on the decisions we made to get to that point.
Cool. Okay.
And they can be pretty brutal.
Yeah.
They like to really rip your design apart. So you have to go in with like a lot of confidence of your part to like push back against what they're saying as well, because they will criticize you pretty heavily.
Yep.
They criticised us pretty heavily, even though we didn't have a car last year. So I imagine how much more they will when we do have a car.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot more things that could potentially.
Yeah.
I'd like a judge to push back a little bit on me.
As team lead or on your...
I don't know, anything I design. Like I'm doing the accumulator at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I didn't really get any pushback. I was probably pushing, I don't know, I'm a little bit different to a lot of the other members.
Yeah.
Where I was like pushing back on them, questioning whereabouts in the regs they were asking from. But you can be doing that as well. At the end of the day, like, it's just a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't really see it as anything other than that.
Okay.
You're just there discussing the solution, and then you can even ask them why they're thinking the particular way they're thinking.
Yeah, that's what we did, me and George, last year.
Yeah.
We just evolved into asking questions and asking them, like, how they justify stuff. Because all the judges, they used to be on teams. They were all they're alumni from FSAE.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked them, like, have there been any turbo cars, and what was the justification? Was there even justification to use them in those previous teams? And they gave us some information. But, yeah, me and George last year just asked a lot of questions because we were there to learn more than actually compete because we didn't have a car at the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the two events are they're designed for I guess students like young engineers to develop their professional experience. So
awesome.
In industry, like, you're looking for a cost-effective solution.
Yep.
The most expensive shouldn't be the best.
Yep.
And you will be scrutinized, or you will be questioned about your design, not from like a bad place, but just from a place of understanding. Like, engineers or whoever you're contracting out to, or whoever the client is, like, you need to explain to them why you're designing it that particular way, and how you've come to that solution and why it's the best solution. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these two events are just about communicating effectively what you've done and why you've done it that way.
And I mean, our whole the whole competition relates to industry, and it's to kind of push people and encourage people to get this experience of it, which is good. How many people do you think would participate in each event from our team?
I guess all the tech would be there for design.
So the whole technical department?
Yeah, you really do want, because it's about 6 judges, 6 to 8 from memory.
Okay.
There's quite a lot. And the judges will have a list of components that they're going to be going through and asking questions of.
Yep.
And you really want a person there to be answering and discussing everything with that judge as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And if you've got one person that has essentially been pivotal in so many pieces, then they can only be talking to one judge at a time.
Correct. Yep.
So you can only be getting points at one time.
Yep. Okay.
Whereas if you've got more members, covering more bases, you're likely to get more points.
Yeah. Okay.
How is it going to work when we've got 2 cars this year?
It's going to work. I don't know. I'll just have to. Yeah, we'll have to divvy it up somehow.
Because didn't you say, I know for the design presentation, you can only have one person from each car on one team. Is it the same for the design event?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to go through the paperwork on this, but when we submit for our teams, essentially I can only have like you down for one of those vehicles.
Okay.
Because it's seen that each vehicle is a team.
Yep.
Okay, so that means, like, for example, for the chassis, we have Sismid on one team and then Raf on the other.
Likely. But, Sismid is not a strong talker, so there's a lot of development and training she has to go through. We can't really push her into that position because, she'll buckle. She's a little bit shy. So there's a lot of strategy that actually happens closer to the competition about how that it's all going to go and pan out. But this is the reason why we do events such as like ABC Juices, and we have people coming up and doing our information sessions and, welcome weeks, open days and such like that. And we're pushing our technical guys to be there.
Yep.
So they can explain, what it actually is we do on the team in terms of professional development, some of the technical aspects, explaining concepts to students in a simple fashion so it's easy for them to explain to judges.
Yep.
And build that social skill sets that they really need.
Yeah, that's crucial.
Yeah. Sismid actually came to the Young Engineers Australia networking event the other day, so that was really cool to see. So she's wanting to get out there.
That's good to hear.
Maybe she surprises us all at the end of the day, at the end of the year.
I'm noticing that all the quiet people on the team are really trying to come out of the show, like Jules and Sismida.
Jules has come a long way. Yeah, she was. I thought she was mute at first, but she's getting good. She's getting really good now.
Yeah,
we're all,
awesome. So December 5th to the 8th is the comp dates. So
yeah.
not long now. What I'll quickly ask to wrap up is, we'll go around the table. Your dream F1 team to work for, which ties into your favorite team, and what role you would be doing.
Guess can start.
My F1 team.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you could work
Mine.
on one.
Why
On
would
your
I-
own.
Yeah, why would I dream about working for someone else?
Yeah.
My
Okay.
F1, and I'd be boss.
Okay, so you'd be director of.
I don't know, like, yeah, if you want to,
The one that makes the most money.
if you want to, that'd be your own, isn't it? If you want to shoot your shot, if it's the big dream, like,
Yep.
why not just have your own?
That's a great answer, honestly.
I don't want to work for Formula One.
Okay.
Neither, but like, that was the question, bro.
But like if you have to. That was a question.
If I have to, gun to my head,
you have to pick, bro.
I don't know, just an engineer. Not the one in the pits, because I can't do that physically, but I don't know. The guy designing cool parts on a race car.
Nice.
For your own team or for McLaren?
My team.
Nah, I'm gonna be your biggest rival.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Let's do it. And then we got like Haas crying in the back.
Right, he'll be at both our teams telling how wrong we are.
Yeah.
Adam, you?
I don't know. I'm going to go off current teams. I would like to work at McLaren. I feel like they have a great culture there. Role, I'd love to be the guy in the chair for the driver, whether that's Norris or Piastri. You know, like I can't remember the actual term for it at the moment, but the guy who's in there
The race engineer.
That's the one.
Oh, so you're the one that gets blasted on the internet for shit strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
You're a glutton for punishment, man.
Anthea?
Mercedes. I wouldn't say Ferrari. I get shit for that one. I don't know. Oh. Whatever Susie Wolf does. I forgot her name. I forgot like what's
She's
her
not
role.
part of Mercedes.
No, she's a wag. She's like a wag. So I'm happy with that.
We're doing another
What's
Luger.
that?
Also, her like the wife of like a
Yeah. So she's okay.
Toto Wolf. She's
Yeah.
Toto Wolf's.
Oh, so you're a gold digger.
Yeah, you get the money. You guys want the money. I want the money too. But also, like, her husband's Toto Wolf. Are you kidding me?
What does Susie Wolf do?
She has a good job.
She's actually.
doesn't
I think she works for the FIA.
She does. She works in F1. She literally does.
Former professional racing driver and current managing director of F1 Academy.
Yeah, there you go. Like, she has the money of her own and her husband's. That's the shit.
And her husband's got a lot of money.
That's my job. I want to be her.
If I was gonna work for a team, I hate the UK, so I'd probably work for Ferrari, because all the teams have their workshops in the UK.
Yep.
Or Canada for. Is it no? Canada's not for Aston Martin. No.
No, not Canada.
Haas in America, but I don't like America either.
Anything but.
Couldn't force me.
Oh,
Couldn't pay me.
speaking of America, Mr. What the Hell is a Kilometre is out, and Jack Doohan is in for Williams for 2025.
Who?
Williams just signed Jack Doohan, the Australian driver, for 2025.
Oh,
And
is there another Aussie?
no, not Williams. Alpine. Sorry. Williams
That's
have
wild. I was just letting you speak.
Williams have released Logan Sargent for the remainder of this season
Oh,
because he's not been performing. Is that correct? Yeah. So what the hell is a kilometre? He's gone.
Do you guys get the joke?
Nah.
I
Because
get the
Americans
joke,
use
but
miles.
I don't know anything about.
Well, I
Logan
didn't want to
Sargent.
swear.
I don't know anything about Logan Sargent, so
He was just bottom of the grid
okay.
every week. But yeah, that's been this week's podcast. Thank you guys for coming on. Hopefully this one will not have any technical issues and will be released. Touch wood. But yeah, I enjoyed this. We'll have you on again soon.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Sweet as.